Hi, once again, and welcome to my AP Bio video course. And in this episode, we will be talking about community ecology. Let's jump right on in, of course. An assemblage of populations of various species living close enough for potential interaction is called a biological community. Key relationships in life of an organism are its interactions with other species in the community, and these are called interspecific interactions. Interactions include competition, where two things are basically head for the same thing. Predation, where the predator is choosing its prey, where one thing feeds off another. Herbivory, where an animal just only eats plants. Symbiosis, where two things work together to complete one goal. And disease, which is sickness that takes over. So the competitive exclusion principle is when two competitive organisms cannot coexist in the same environment and want the same thing without one dominating the other. So it's sort of like two males fighting over one female. One is always going to have to dominate over the other, whether they like it or not. And if one can't dominate over the other, or one doesn't want to allow the other to dominate over itself, then that's competition, and then one ends up killing off another. So, the habitat of an animal is sort of like its address. It's its home. It's where it lives. And then its niche, or niche, however you want to pronounce it, is its job and its function within its community and role. It is its profession. So predation is a positive-negative interaction, which means one benefits, one does not benefit. So a predation relationship would be sort of like let's say a cheetah and a deer. The cheetah, of course, is going to benefit because its prey is going to be the deer, which the deer is not going to benefit because it's going to get eaten by the cheetah. Cryptic correlation is, no, I'm going to do the other interactions first. Okay, so herbivory interaction is where an animal eats a plant. So, of course, the animal, let's say a bunny rabbit, that bunny rabbit is going to benefit because it's going to get its nutrients from the plant of its choice that it chooses to eat off of, while the plant will not benefit because, of course, it's getting eaten by the bunny rabbit. Parasitism is a symbiotic interaction, and that's a positive-negative relationship too, also, because the parasite, let's say a tick, feeding off of a dog. The dog is getting harmed because the parasite is injecting it with these different juices, which causes the dog to itch very bad. So that would be a negative for the dog, but a benefit for the tick because now it has somewhere to live and something to eat off of, and that's a positive for the tick. Pathogens are disease-causing agents, which is a negative for, let's say, the human body or even the animal body, but it is a positive for the pathogen because it has somewhere now to thrive and live and grow, and eventually it takes over your whole body. Unless you know, of course, you get an antibiotic that fights off the disease. Mutualism is a positive relationship where both species benefit. So let's say a bird on a hippo or alligator. The bird will clean the hippo or alligator's teeth, which helps out the alligator or the hippo because now it doesn't have to worry about, rotting teeth. And then it also helps the bird out because it gives the bird food to eat. And so commensalism, that's where one species benefits and then the other species is not harmed nor is it benefited. So that, let's say a bird with a cactus. Let's say the desert, there's a bird, a desert bird, and then there's a cactus. The cactus is neither harmed nor helped, but the bird that's getting its water that's stored within the cactus is helped. So that's where the positive comes in. And then where it's not, it's neither benefited nor harmed, is where the cactus comes in. And so, cryptic correlation is camouflage, not the camouflage that army people wear, but camouflage that animals use to blend in with nature so that they don't become prey. Aposematic correlation is a warning color. That's probably like a bright yellow, orange, or maybe red. That's to scare off the predator. So it shows that it's kind of like it's poisonous, it's dangerous. You don't want to touch it because it might secrete poison on you. You just never know. Betasin mimicry is to mimic a harmful model, which means it may look like something that's poisonous, but it actually isn't. And its mimicry is so detailed and so unique, and it looks so much like a poisonous animal, but it's not. So it's hard for the predator to tell the distinction, so it just automatically leaves it alone. And then the Mullerian mimicry is where two organisms favor one another. So that can help and that can sort of harm the animal because if it looks like something that is actually not, you don't know whether to attack it or to leave it alone. But if it is something that a predator can eat and you look like it, then that's a negative for you because then you get eaten, which is pretty sad. But thank you for watching this video, and that is the end of all of my ecology videos, and I hope they were very informative and they help you through your course of AP Biology. Thank you.